Tip for anybody using the Harbor Freight credit card, earning the 5% Harbor Freight cash back, which I didn't realize, so this is my fault. But apparently you have to get it in your statement and actually use it or you lose it. So you only have a certain amount of time to use the coupon. And I did not realize this with my first purchases. So I think I lost quite a bit of Harbor Freight money, maybe maybe $100 or $200 or so. But lately I've been getting the coupons and they added up to buy this. It was either this die grinder or I was going to get an extended 1/4 inch ratchet, electric ratchet, but I decided that I have enough ratchets and I just went ahead and got the die grinder. I don't have any particular uses for it, but I see YouTube videos with people getting those. So other than that Harbor Freight purchase of that one tool that was used just my rewards money, I did make a purchase at JB Tools for over $100 for free shipping. So in this purchase, I was able to get this 19 millimeter deep gray pneumatics wobble socket. So building up my impacts, the Koken wobbles are just priced prohibitively too expensive for me. So I figured if I want these, I think Gray Pneumatic is a good medium brand choice. I'm a fan of their wobble sockets. So yeah, if you are a Harbor Freight rewards customer with a credit card, definitely check those statements and use your Harbor Freight dollars before they expire. Learn the lesson from me as someone that lost some of their reward money. This tool's I've been meaning to get a better air gauge for my vehicles. I like checking the PSI, especially when the weather changes. So I've been using the cheapest pressure gauge up until now, but I think this was $13 or so, and a little disappointed. Looks pretty cheesy and cheap, but what can I expect for the price? I was hoping for something a little bit higher quality, but we'll see how long it lasts. And it's definitely a step up from the pen style air gauges that I have, but as a DIY, I didn't want to get too expensive here. Just buying a simple air gauge. I found these little pen ones work fine. I'm sure there's a reason why professional mechanics don't use them and they get something more like this, but I could basically see now that this one is just a little too cheap, but we'll see how it goes. And I'll get, if it's any good or bad, I'll do a review on it later and get the name of it and report. I'm feeling a little anomaly here in this bend in the tube here, so it seems like it's already separating a little bit. Some more tools from jbtools.com. Got this electrical connector pliers. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos on this. I finally broke down and buy them. They're quite pricey. I think they're like $25 or something. I'm sure I could have got them cheaper from somewhere, but I like shopping online. My priority items were these Gray Pneumatic deep wobble sockets. So this is a 10 millimeter 3/8 inch. Apparently for the 1/4 inch ones, you got to just buy the whole set. So looking at the set for 1/4 inch, it's like $150. So holding off on that for now, but probably eventually get those. This one I wanted to get some 21.5 and 22.5 sockets for swollen lug nuts. I don't have any right now, but I could possibly see my pickup truck getting those, so I wanted to go ahead and get this. Unfortunately, it's not a 22.5, 21.5 like the Koken. The Gray Pneumatic is just 21 and 21.5, so it's a little unfortunate. I'll keep an eye out for the Koken one. So look forward to using these. Hopefully they don't break my connectors if they're 20 years old and brittle. A little concerned about that. Not the highest quality tool, but it should work. And we'll see how it goes. I'm forward to using those and saving my fingertips. And so it's about $100 on tools. Three sockets, Allen key. This 10 millimeter is supposed to be a long one, but it's basically the same form factor that I already have. So it was only $3, but it's pretty much a waste. I'm trying to get a long one because my front differential fill plug was over tightened, and it was kind of challenging getting it out. There's not a lot of room in there for a socket. So the Allen key worked great. It just was a little too short for the leverage. So here I'm gonna cut this rubber band out of this plastic here. I decided that I want to use it on the pliers when I store them, since they don't have a spring. They kind of just flop around, and it's gonna be better to have this rubber band on them. So $100, very small tool haul. Just like I said, filling out my tool set. Just getting the last little bits that I think I need. It's definitely coming to an end here. It was a wonderful time purchasing all these tools. I'm sure I'll think of more. Things I got on my list are as I mentioned, the 1/4-inch impacts deep wobble sockets from Great Pneumatic. Whole set of those. So here I realized I actually had the wrong Allen key out. I had the one from my Icon set, so I put the Bungus, or however you pronounce that, key back in. So I'll leave one of these in my tool cart, and we'll make that Icon set back whole. I had the 10 millimeter one out in my tool cart since that was an oil change. It's probably going to be a few years before I replace the oil in my differential again.